Hello, everyone. I hope you're good. I'm so happy to be here today. It's day 4. So, for the guide to be a digital nomad and develop the business of your dream. So, I will answer some questions today, like the day before, and I'm really excited about it. So, let's see. I changed the setup of my camera, so let's see how it goes. So first, can you provide recommendation for staying motivated and focused while working independently and without a fixed office space? So yes, for motivation. So for motivation, a different way. First, training. Why I'm talking about training is because sometimes you don't have motivation because you're looking you don't know, you don't have the info, you don't have the base, you don't have the background to know it, like example, you need to hire someone how to do it. I think having a training or being coach, being supported by that will be easier, because sometimes you will make mistake that if you had took a training, a master class, think would have been easier because it's some mistake that you want to avoid, so that's really for that. So be comfortable to do training and talk to expert about it, and also like subcontractor for some stuff, um also for staying motivation. Sometimes you lose your motivation because you do stuff that you don't like to do. So when you have a list of tasks, first, if you like, you have a task to do and it's been the third or fourth days that you like push it for another day, maybe it's time to delete it. Don't do the task because it will like give you anxiety, and it will give you anxiety and for nothing, and you won't do it, so just erase it. The other stuff is like maybe you can't erase the task of your list and you have to do it, so put it in chunk, a small chunk. So for you said like, okay, today, this week I will do 20 minutes, and next week 20 minutes, and next week 20 minutes, and you put a timer, and it will make stuff more easier. um and the last thing is like, if you don't do it, but you have to do it, and it's so important, maybe it's time to delegate, to give it to someone else. Because in your business, you will have a lot of stuff that you won't like to do and you don't want to do, but you will have to do anyway. Like, for example, your finance, you don't want to do it, you don't like to do it, but you will have to do it. So, and for also motivation, the last thing will be take breaks, because maybe you're not taking enough break from your day. So you start to feel exhausting and tired, and you don't want to do it anymore. And you're just like, what is the point, And if you just start your business, it's also like having a result quickly, so make sales, because you don't want to create a hobby, you want to create a business. So so make result and take break. Yeah, take break, like example, do the pomodoro method. I It's you work for 20-25 minutes, and you take a break of 5 minutes. And yeah, I will put a link on the description. You can use a website that is really cool to do it. And I feel that method, it's so amazing because your energy got so high because your brain need break, and we don't do give enough because we always work long hour. So you will be surprised how you really effective with that. Mm-mm. The other question: what roles does spontaneity play in your travel, and how do you balance it with the need of planning um, your lifestyle? Um, for spontaneity, well, you travel, and sometimes someone will just like, you meet a new friend and they will say, "Oh, can you go to that place today and it's a Monday or it's the middle of the week and you're like, yes. But how can I be spontaneous? um my first test as a digital nomad, I was like, no way that I will do all by myself, that I will work and the clients will call me with emergency and I will have to, I don't know, like I'm climbing like I'm hiking in a mountain or in a volcano, or I'm swimming with the dolphin and the client call me because he have an emergency. No, 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 no. I want them to call me because it's smooth. They want to just talk to me to say, hey, everything's going good. I just want a good news and I want to call because we have a scheduled call, not in a rush. So, and it happened in the past and it was not fun because it was so stressful, and and also always like you having that in your background, like, oh, should I check my email? Does everything is good? So how did I manage that? It's really create a team. The first year I started my business, my second business, the first time I created, I want to have a team. And when you said team, it's partner, it's subcontractor, it's not necessarily always employee. It's like all the people around you that you work with. So, and for me, it was really important to have a team, and also to be comfortable to delegate the most rapidly, the most fast. Yeah, because I since when I started my business, I knew that I want a team. um so yeah, and also I feel like the advice I will give, it's like create a team right away, because you want to make mistake when you don't have a big responsibility in your business. Like if someone make a mistake, it won't be that bad, the consequence will not be huge. And but if you start to hire someone in 10 years that you have your business, the consequence could be more big because you have more responsibility, or clients trust you more because maybe you're doing bigger project. So you want to be used to have a team and manage them. So that helped me a lot. Now we have employee and everything, and I'm really comfortable about it. The second tip would be to create a structure. But it's also because I start really earlier with creating a business, having a team. I was aware that I need to create a process, and then I had to put down all the stuff, the way I was doing things, because the client were loving working with me. And it's like how I can create the same feeling for my clients with someone else. So putting down all this the process. And the last thing is having tool and automatization, so stuff will do it by itself, no manually, because like so many stuff with the technology can be doing by itself. So check how to do it and start to use um, collaborative tool, even though you are by yourself, because you want to test it and be used to it and be comfortable until you have a team, and it will be more easier. Even with subcontractor, we're like, hey, we're using that tool, we are asking you to use it with us, and we are creating access and everything, so people will use our tool, and it it was and it is more easy that like that. It's like how to make things easier for you, how to maintain a healthy work-life balance when the boundary. Oh yeah. So what happens to have? Blah, 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 blah. We really simple. What is the advice to keep a balanced, healthy work with your life? Um, I would say put time in your agenda to have me time, to have relaxed time, and to have a personal activity time, because It will be crazy when you start your business. You will start to have a lot of clients and your schedule will be fulfilled without you realizing. So example, in the morning, schedule like a 15-minute, 30 minutes break. In the afternoon too, so you know that if you have a call, it's already there. You don't need to think about it, so you won't schedule during that time. Also, like, make a list of activity that you could do to make you relax. So when you feel like you want to relax, you just pull out that list. You're like, oh yeah, can what do I need to feel good? Because I know, and we know what make you feel good, but when we are high stress level, or we are in focus mode, sometimes we can't think, and it seemed like we don't remember how to relax. So have a list near you, on your computer, on your phone, and have it. Yeah. And oh yeah, one thing that I did, um, when I started my business for months, and it's something that I do a lot in my training with the organization, or with the online too. I talk about the well balance. You can find it in internet. It's a circle, and you have different domain of your life, and you put a note. So when I start developing my first business, it's not my first, but my first business, that is still there and living by itself. What I did, it's like, because I felt like I was so unbalanced, like a lot of stuff happening. I was really working hard, but I feel like I didn't see my friend often. I was not doing stuff that I love often. So I every month, and I was not that happy. So I took that well, and I was putting a note for every domain of my life, and every month I was doing it again. And naturally, because I was aware of what was happening, my feeling, and the note, I could see naturally I was doing activity for the place in my life that it was not like I want. But I feel it's really because you put a note and you think about it. And sometimes you like health, it's like, I don't know, three, and you're like, you know what, for now I'm good with it. um because of, I don't know, last year I had something with my knee, so I couldn't do gym, or I couldn't do sports, so I couldn't walk like I want, and it was. So for sure, like for now, my health it's a three, but I'm working to make it happen so it get better. So sometimes it's not easy. But yeah, so that's my advice for making a work-life balance. Because yeah, you have to put stuff in your agenda, because you will see how stuff can go so quickly, like how you can stop being mastering your agenda. So be aware of that. Mm-mm-mm. Let me see if I have another question. Yeah, I have a last one. Ooh, today will be short. What impact the digital nomad lifestyle has on your personal and professional growth? A lot. And I'm kind of happy with it. Um, so on my personal life, I would say, like, with family and friends, I have really a nice community here where I live, and a lot of activity, a lot of stuff is happening, and also a beach life. So it's really fun. That's what is cool with the digital nomad community. It's, they create a lot of WhatsApp group, where they had a lot of Facebook group, so you can find what you want and connect with your passion. And a lot of people want to make friends, because you travel by yourself and you want to, like, know what's going on. So it's a lot of people are like, okay, I need to make friends. So it's easy to make friends, like you were in a elementary school. um, so that's, and also, but it's a little bit, it's harder, because for where like my town where I'm from, where my family are, where my friends are. It's a little bit harder because I don't see them often. So it's really like keep contact with calls, texts, video call. But for me, it's really a challenge because I was never someone who called all the time. So, but so grateful like people call me and they're like, okay, Fali, let's do a schedule. Let's talk like every 2 week or and also I put in my agenda like when someone is like, let's talk regularly, I was like, okay, text that person and like call her because it's not I'm not aware of all of those. Like some people can and will call every week and be regularly. It's not a habit that I have, so I have to develop it. And for professional, doesn't have a big impact because I was developing my business for that. But maybe it's a positive impact because I did everything so my business was working in my with my digital lifestyle. So it's kind of perfect, and I'm really excited and happy about it. So yeah, so I hope you enjoy for today. A little bit shorter, but yeah, we love that. So have a nice day, enjoy your time, and talk to you soon.